Guys, welcome back. Today we are doing a little dining room makeover that I'm really excited for because the dining room is an area where you kind of see it from every room. So I was going to start in the bedroom, but then I was like, the dining room is where you, as soon as you walk in the apartment, there it is. You stare at it from the living room. It just had a lot of potential because we already had like all the furniture that I was going to use, the table, chairs, shelf. I did buy a little accent cabinet that is black and really cute, and I'm going to use it to kind of hide our internet cords and all of that. So I did also add some wall molding, and that was one of the most asked about questions during the last video was how do we do this wall molding, and if we could do like a detailed video about how to do it, especially being a renter. We don't really want to add a ton of nails in the walls here, so any kind of way to get around that, the better. You really don't need any like power tools. It's a non-intimidating project. Like, you can do it by yourself. I'll go into depth about how we did that, and hopefully that helps answer any questions. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, if you want to be notified about the next video. And then I'm usually sharing like updates, day-to-day updates on Instagram at Pretty in the Pines, so you can find me there. We will go ahead and get started. Let's decorate this dining room. I'm doing a tiny paint project. I am painting this arch black, and I'm gonna paint like where it kind of raises out. I'm going to paint it all black, so we'll see how it turns out. It's alright. It's not bad. There are some little areas that the paint seeps through. We are switching out the light fixture in this dining room. So the first thing that we will do is cut all of the long pieces. So these vertical pieces will all be the exact same height, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those, and then afterwards we will start working on the horizontal pieces. We mapped out the shapes and the sizes that we'll want to do. We just used painter's tape to give us an idea, and next we will start cutting the trim.
Box saw is really easy to use, especially if you need to get angles for trim like this. First what I want to do is figure out which is going to be the inside, which is going to be the outside. So we want the thicker part of the molding on the outside and the thinner part on the inside. And so what you'll do, you'll stick it down to the 45-degree angle section, and then make a little guiding cut. So there we go. We got one side done. And so again, we'll go. We know that these pieces are all going to be the same size, 79 inches for us. So we will take our tape measure and run this to 79 inches, and we'll put a little mark there. And then, again, making sure that you're cutting it on the right side, where your inside piece is going to be shorter than your long side piece. Line your mark up with your saw. Right there, make your guiding cut.
So then this one's gonna have to be this thing. All right, hold on there. 45.
Boom.
Perfect.
Nice job.
It says 1, 2, 3, 4. This branch just came in the mail, and I'm very impressed with it. I've seen a lot of these branches that are just look really, really fake, and I like this one, so I thought I'd share it. I love how like organic it is. It's not like too perfect, you know? Like it has some closed. Perfect.
So once you have your pieces cut, you're going to go back to your schematics, and it's going to tell you how far away from the top of the wall, the bottom baseboard, and the side of the wall each board is going to be. So you're going to start out with one of these. So what we chose was 2 inches from the bottom, 2 inches from the top, and 3 inches in from this side wall. So
if you don't have really tall ceilings, the skinnier but taller, the better. It'll just help like make your ceilings look so much taller. So I really wanted to make ours go as high as possible, but since we have this like thing at the top that jets out, that was about as high as we could go.
So I put a little dot right here, and so that's where the tip of this first vertical piece is gonna go. See, before putting any tape on it,
Looks good.
we'll use our level just to make sure. So we feel pretty comfortable with that. So now let's put our tape.
There are a few different options. You get more bang for your buck with this, like if you get like a roll of double-sided mounting tape, but command strips to me are like the safest route. So I'm gonna try the command strips first.
Kind of evenly spaced out along the board. That way you're getting, you know, the maximum amount of stickiness. What you want to do is you want to make sure that you definitely put it on the ends as well. And then one more on the end. Good stuff. All right. All here. And then we're going to put our level up against.
Nice. Ooh, it looks so good already.
And make sure, one last time, make sure one thing's level here, which it is. Yeah, so we got one up. We know where our spot's gonna be, so we're gonna put this up here, we'll make sure it's level, and then we'll come with the other side, make sure that's level, and you just make a box.
Really big. It looks like it should be more like that, to be honest.
Yeah, the space between is 3 inches. The space between. The space between is gonna be right here. Like that's where the middle one is gonna go.
Okay, that looks good.
The space between.
Is that yours now?
Tell me. No, it's Dave Matthews Band. So
Oh.
How dare you? Disgrace Dave Matthews Band. That's your favorite band.
But I wouldn't mind listening to it too.
Play The Space Between by Dave Matthews Band.
The space between. Okay, so we are going to do the other side rectangle and then do the middle last. And afterwards, I'm going to go to the paint store and find a paint to paint over all of the whole everything.
His turn when I roll up, spin around like a donut. Got a feeling that I can't lose. Show it off like it's new shoes. I got something you can't explain. La 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 la. In the metaphysical kind of way. La 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 la. There's something magic inside my veins.
We have completed this wall. We just need some paint and then we'll be done. So all of these cords will eventually be in this cabinet. I just have to like drill a hole in the back and then that will be cleaned up. But as you can see, we went around the outlet. I ordered some of these and I think I'm going to attempt putting them in the center corner. So we'll see how that works.
I'm buzzing like a beehive.
Alright,
Sky high on a good
color we went with.
Jump
Kind of just spontaneously chose it at the store.
Tell me what you wanna do. Yeah.
Ooh, pretty.
I like it so far.
In the metaphysical kind of way.
I think I really like it, especially against the black arch. So I did decide I'm just gonna peel these off. I didn't quite finish painting them, so but I think the big ones will look a lot better because of how large the space is. And then I will probably find something to put in here, whether it's like a frame or a sconce or something like that. The molding, I think, really looks like it was made for it. And the last part of our dining room project, which will be in a different video, will be our entryway. So as you can see right now, it's just like a little table, but I really want to figure out what to do with the wall here and work on that next. So And I don't think I've ever showed you this, but over here, we had this in our old place. I just really love how simple it is to install because it only hooks up to the ceiling in 2 spots, and it was like the perfect size corner for this. So this is our dining room progress so far, and I'm really excited to find a few things to maybe decorate the walls with. Just like a little. We are about to go down to West Village. There's a thrift shop that I want to go to and a few other shops. So I think in one of my next videos, I'm going to take you thrift shopping with me, and I'm really excited for it. I've already started like thinking about where I'm going to go and everything. So thanks again for watching this video, and I will see you next time.